Here we're going to next episode. We're going to transgender hate mail, homosexual atheist hate mail, wearing a nice, awesome old kung fu outfit. Wearing that. Doing that stuff. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah. Basically, been watching a lot of my stuff, but still, want to do my stuff. And let's continue on here. Continuing to react to comments, screen caps of comments from YouTube and DeviantArt. Usually, they're even supposed to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles, transgender, homosexual, atheist lifestyles. Trigger warning. Let's continue on here with people getting it wrong. I'm trying to see it right, get it right, go. Someone says, hey, don't apologize for the comment being long. I love reading it. That a-hole, don't cuss, so I got rid of the word, is completely wrong about the trans community. As a gender fluid person myself, someone getting it wrong. I hate how it's trying to speak. What a way to say that. It's trying to speak for trans people, saying that trans individuals won't see that they aren't trans just because they don't want to conform to gender roles. Transphobia, homophobia, and racism is all horrible, and people who are either deserve to love or don't deserve love or happiness. And the Bible does not say anything about being gay or trans other than the stuff I continue to show off that it says. People use that excuse on all people who are going directly to hell because I say they are. I'm not informed well. As this person says. Basically, what that means. About this person. Yes, I know I'm going to hell for being a lesbian, but guess what? I'm going to the Pride Ring. There is no Pride Ring. Whereas all LGBTQAIA plus people, all he was partying and torture idiots like that thing in the comments. Yeah, this person's been misinformed. So, yeah, no. I say, bullcrap. You need to reread the Bible. There are verses against lying and envy. That's the core of the transgender lifestyle. It is. Continue on here. I say, Psychonauts gameplay, walkthrough part 1 full game. Very nice. Drops 2 gameplay. Someone says, hopefully this game makes its way to becoming a Game of the Year nominee. If they get enough bribes, then yes, to someone else. And I say, sadly, that may be true. It's true. Last of Us winning all those awards when Last of Us 2 winning those awards when it's not that good. So bad. So it's important. I'm estimating this video, so there's around 43 minutes of cut content between 6 hours, 40 something minutes, 7 hours something minutes. As soon as you get to 6, they click the video. Okay, I realize that because there was like a whole section that played over again. I was like, wasn't complaining that much. Psychonauts 2, one of the coolest games ever. It got nominated for best art, but it lost to what was it? Deathloop. Deathloop's okay. But Psychonauts is epic as heck. Tim Burton meets Pixar. So yeah, I was like really sad to see that. Someone says, dude, Hero Comics, dude, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Matthew 22:37-39. Thank you for having the reference. You must really hate yourself, friend. I'm sorry for you, and I can relate to self-hatred all too well. Also, the body is a temple of God. Yes, meaning you should leave it alone. According to Christians, so I should be allowed to decorate temple how I like. No, you shouldn't. Lies are not a good way to decorate your temple. Continue on there. Also, God was going against trans people. He wouldn't have created gender dysphoria. He did not create gender dysphoria. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. So now, get out of here. On top of that, where the heck does the Bible denounce being trans? And I say, he didn't create gender dysphoria. That is fear. God has not given us a spirit of fear. Also, the body is a temple of the Holy Spirit, so using it to lie about your biological sex you are is wrong. And because we are commanded to love our neighbors, I must tell them the truth, to hold them back from slaughter. That's the Proverbs. I said, stealth is lying, because basically they're trans, but they're hiding it. the fact that they are lying about being trans. So what they're doing is they're saying, boys, basically going like, okay, I'm just going to get my disguise well enough so I look enough like a girl so I don't have to say anything. Make my lie effective as possible. Girls, they get in there, try to look like boys as much as possible so they can lie about, they can make their lives effective as possible so they don't have to say anything. Well, they're male or female. They're trying to do that. That's what stealth is. It's still lying. Deception. Still wrong. Here. A girl, a person with ovaries, is supposed to comment because she said, if I don't talk me, they'll think I'm me, they'll think I'm a guy. There's no need to do that. If someone treats you differently because of your biological sex, then that problem with that person, with them, not your body. Someone says, I've seen you comment on other kinds of videos as well. You seriously have nothing better to do than intrude on other people's spaces with your crappy and downright moronic takes? Kind of pathetic, to be honest. Not really. Honest. So it's moronic to tell the truth now? Bullcrap. Because I got rid of that word. No, I say bullcrap. No, someone else said, your crappy and downright moronic takes of truth. Yeah. So I know that. No, the volume things. The volume thing on the way. Next. Here's the better one. Someone says, here, Cox, you have no idea about trans and the shows, how it's transitioning, killing the person. And someone says, and OFC, you're a Christian, just like a black, There's a crying emoji. Just shut up, please. You're harming, not helping. Harming our fantasy, not helping our fantasy. Like, yeah, exactly. I say by telling the truth. Nice one. A person born in schools in every female. First of all, they'll raise every male. They need to learn to accept that and stop wasting. Read more. Like, and the person says they harm themselves. So the transition. That's not the truth. I'm laughing my butt off. They don't harm themselves. Sure. There's all kinds of horrible things that go on with their bodies. They do a chemical transition. That's pumping in hormones that they're not normally supposed to be there like that can poison their bodies to death. And there's also getting their genitals mutilated. That's transgender reassignment surgery, gender reassignment surgery, gender affirming surgery, whatever you want to call it. Get that genitals mutilated, and it doesn't become a penis and testicles does not become a vulva. A vulva does not become a penis and testicles. It just becomes mutilated. Look enough like it. We can lie and try to say it is, but it's not. All that does is cause more problems. But no, that doesn't hurt. No, it hurts them. It's bad. Next. I know. And then, of course, psychologically speaking, you're basically trying to say, no, a fantasy. No, forget this true stuff. I want a fantasy. And that's not right either. So let's go. It's not the truth. Laughing my butt off because I say it isn't. Oh, there's people like you harm us through telling the truth. You destroy our fantasies. When I die, it'll be somewhat your fault because I'll say it is. There's no way you can actually cause my death by saying don't do this stuff that's dangerous. I'm gonna kill you. I'm saying the only way it is I'll say shut up. I don't believe you. I'm going to keep doing this stuff anyway. Like other people did. Other people did that and they died. So it's your fault. No, that's how it works. You don't care. You don't care about anyone's life. You're just lying. If you were just lying, read more. Obviously lying by using science. The Bible verses. I can look up myself. Scientific texts. I can look up myself. lying by showing something ironclad and truthful. So someone says, "No, dude, it does not. It does not matter what organ you switch your body. You're going to read more. Causes dysphoria. Do you even know what causes it? Lies. Fear. Someone said, "Your God, the virgin replying is a woman." Oh man, she might have thought you were a woman rather than a man, just a common mistake. I don't know. Actually, with these people, I have no idea. It's really hard to tell. Someone says, "Man, I really hope that would be a true asexual romantic God. I'll make you less insecure, I guess." What causes gender dysphoria to somebody? I don't think there is a cause. Oh, there is a cause. The dark side. Anyway. It's how you're born as, unfortunately. No, you're not. You learn that over time. Something about genes and stuff, like how in ancient times the Greeks made homosexual practices, etc. No. Well, that was the same. It's the same stuff. It's temptation to sin. Wrong. Someone says, intern scenes compilation, Psychonauts 2. Someone said, I don't particularly like any of these characters because they're shockingly underdeveloped. Yeah, there was a lot. One thing about Psychonauts 2 was there was a lot of stuff going on. I was like, I knew. What happened was, I knew about several people. I knew there's going to be some people from the original series come in. Raz, Sasha, Mia, Oleander, Cruller. I knew they were going to come back. I knew they were going to come back. I knew about the family, at least a little bit. I knew their family were working on Raz's family. So they're going to have, let's see here, Raz's dad come back. They did. Raz's mom come back. Raz gets an older brother, Dion. Older sister, super hot older sister, Frazee. Super cute younger sister I call Rings because of her ring hair, Martella, and super cute younger brother, Queepy. Okay. He has all those people kind of come in, and then I basically see the actual game, and there's also these interns, okay? You have Sam Boole, who is super cute and awesome, and they love her in fan art. Oh, there's so much fan art of this girl, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's wonderful. There's Frazee, but no fan art. No, already talked about this. Also Frazee fan art, but there's Norma, girl with the glasses, who basically is like a huge gossip. There's Lizzie, Norma's sister who likes to freeze things. There's the black kid with the yo-yo. Black dude with the yo-yo. There's him. There's Morris with the, I gotta learn his name. Morris with the, who's like the, Hispanic Professor Xavier type, because he's, a lawn chair that he can use to make cover with his telekinesis, So there's a few characters. Oh, and Gisu, the girl with the skateboard, there was definitely a lot of characters in there, so there was a lot of much time for that much development yet. They basically